Hey guys, welcome back to Dark Souls 3, bringing you more builds and guides for levels. So level 120. In today's build, I'm bringing you a Pyro build with the whip and all his good jabs. Honestly, this is probably my favorite fashion souls we did. We're a female character, and my god, I honestly like this build. And this is the build I was most nervous about, so let's get straight into it because I'm just excited to show you all these stats, these weapons, and all this good stuff. So we're going to start off with the rings, because we have the most basic rings for any pyromancy build, as it can be the Great Swamp Ring, Witch's Ring, Fire Clutch Ring, and Sage Ring. All these are great. If you want to go pyro, this is the most cookie cutter rings that you can possibly put, because they work. They are the best things you can do for this build. And so for our fashion, I have the Sage Big Hat, I have the black dress, black gauntlets, and the Fallen Knight trousers. If you want to know where to get the black dress and black gauntlets, you just go to her over here, and you kill her. I did this before I went to New Game Plus. Yeah, I just don't like it. Yeah, I went to go kill her, and that's how you get her ashes, and you give it to the handmaiden, and you get her fashion. So the weapons I'm using are the Witch Lock, which is really good because it has this whip that I like using. Its crazy range. Look at that range from all the way over there, and it's really good. You can catch off guys. You can just start throwing your fireballs anywhere you need to go, and then sometimes you can just catch the whip, and it has good tracking. That's what's really great about it. It's probably the best tracking in the game, really. You can catch people when they're rolling into you. It's great, and it does about like 300, maybe sometimes 400 damage, depending on the character. And as my second weapon, I use the S-Talk, mainly because if someone's chasing me, I can just quickly turn around and bop them in the face. Definitely if I have hiding behind the whip, which you won't be expecting me to have the S-Talk behind here, and do that. I have it infused with the dark S-Talk. I'm probably going to change this into a fire one, mainly because the fire clutch ring is going to be more damage. I wanted to do something different. I wanted to see how the dark was, and it works pretty well, definitely. And it does a lot of damage. It's like 300 each. Not as much as the whip, but you get like 2 hits, maybe even 3 hits off before they can even try to parry you. And those stack up like crazy. It can probably die from that. And the spells we use are Great Chaos Fire Orb, Sacred Flame. Oh my god, I caught so many people with this. I cannot wait to show you the video. And Fire Whip and Fire Surge. Fire Surge is for chip damage. Fire Whip is really to catch them, kind of like Sacred Flame. I find them kind of interchangeable. In a situation where you can get Fire Whip, I feel like you can get Sacred Flame. Sacred Flame does better, so I don't know how I feel about Fire Whip, to be honest, definitely since we're using a whip, so I might change Fire Whip into something else. I'm not 100% sure. So now let's look at the meat of this build and the stats. So we have 30 Vigor, 30 Attunement for slots and abilities to almost kind of spam our attunement and our magic throughout the fight, keeping our enemies on our toes. We have our endurance 25, great stuff. It's I was playing 20 for a long time, and I honestly am glad I put it 25 because it gives me time to roll away and maybe even get a quick hit with S-Stock. I've been noticing 20 is not enough. 25 I feel like is a good sweet spot. Vitality 8, we left it off. We started off the Pyromancy class, that's where it started off. Strength 12, same thing in Pyromancy started off. Dexterity, we moved up to 17 just so we can use the whip, and it also increases our speed with our magic. Not too much difference compared to the ring. And then we have our intelligence and faith, both at 40, and this is where our Pyromancy does so much damage. So much damage. Plus our weapons that are infused to do that with. I kill the Firekeeper. I don't care. So, just so you guys can pause it real quick, those are my stats. That's my stuff. And hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please leave a like and subscribe down below if you haven't already, because honestly I'll be bringing you more builds. I already have one done already to come after this. So with that being said, enjoy the PvP video and